Alright guys, today we are talking about GMOs. And GMOs are genetically modified organisms. We're going to take a look specifically at food. Alright? And I want to start by doing more of a discussion web to see what you guys are thinking that you're going to be for or against GMOs. Genetically modified crops have lots of benefits, but a lot of people think that they're harmful to the environment because they've been altered to sustain insects or sustain more weathering. They have a lot of different chemicals that have been treated on them, but a lot of people think they would be helpful in places of a lot of low poverty areas. So I'm going to pass out this piece of paper for discussion web, so you can take that one. And discussion web, on the top our question is GMOs, are you for or against? And what are we thinking? Do we want to do against on this side?
No, yes, we're against.
Against, and we'll do for on this side. And so you can do whatever one you want. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do is circle whatever side you're on.
Okay.
And then I'd also, you can circle whatever side you're on, and then you can write down some reasons and evidence for why you're on that side. To incorporate a little bit of technology, I want you to either research some more articles. I have 2 articles for either. You guys are for? Yes?
Yeah.
So these 2 articles would be really helpful for you guys for your evidence. And then you guys have 2 articles also on that side that would be very good for your evidence. So give it about 5 minutes and then we're going to come back and then we're going to have a nice debate about it. Alright? Alright guys, a few more minutes or are we good to go for our debate?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to be the facilitator, and the way this is going to work is we're going to have, who's our for side? Our yes side? Yes side and no side. We're going to have our yeses go first. They're going to give about a minute of an opening statement of why they support that, and then we're going to have you guys go on your side and do a minute of why you support yours, and then we're going to have a little bit of back and forth. So we'll have the fours talk about like points that you guys said, and then we'll have you guys go back and forth, and you can just debate for a little bit, and then we'll do some closing statements. Sound good? Alright, so, for side, ready, set, go.
Did you know that 90% of all crops in the United States are genetically modified in some way? They're touched by science, as they say. So really, a lot of the food you're eating has been genetically modified, so it's going to be hard to debate against that when probably most of the stuff in your fridge up there is genetically modified. I'm sure Karen, you're the same. You know that isn't your fridge.
It's not.
I'm sure
I guarantee
This
you.
is just an opening statement, there's no debating
Yeah,
yet.
no
Please.
debating, Karen.
Give us some reasons.
So, first one we found is that they're actually better for the environment. Let me just get to the specifics of that one. They use less chemicals, so they're actually softer on the environment, they're less harsh. What else is there? And they don't emit as many greenhouse gases or pollute the soil. I mean, do you want to, I could go on, but that would...
You have 10 seconds. So you
They're resistant to disease. They make food more nutritious, so people that eat the same thing actually can get more nutrients in some GMOs. They have a long shelf life and keeps food that is in stores affordable for people to actually buy.
All right, other side, here we go. Ready, and begin with your opening statement.
Opening statement is GMOs are, I would say, were their testing grounds for it. Long term, we do not know what the effects are. And our body, we don't know how it's going to react to our body. So really, we're the guinea pigs right now. We should be able to determine for ourselves what we want to put in our bodies, and that product should be labeled so that we know if we want to put it in or if we don't want to put it in.
You have 30 seconds still, so what if you want to add anything?
Do you want to add anything?
I want to debate what
Okay,
they said.
I have 30
This-
seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So when they genetically modify something, they actually alter the seeds and they dip it into a Roundup Ready so that when they go ahead and then they can spray the Roundup on the weeds, it doesn't kill the crop. There's something wrong with that. Roundup Ready. Would you like to eat a Roundup Ready seed? No, I don't think so.
All right, that's good, that's good. All right, let's do about just a few minutes of back and forth debate.
Can I just say something on what he said about,
Do you want to start it off?
I would
Go,
like to.
go right ahead.
You mentioned that you thought that it was easier on the environment, or what were exactly the
Better
words?
for the environment.
Better for the
They
environment?
are indeed better for the environment.
But even if they're better for the environment, what does that mean about our bodies? They're not better for our bodies because we don't have long-term testing to even tell you if it's better for our bodies. Our body.
What about autoimmune diseases? And just alone, they've quadrupled in the last 10 years. Actually, we're only talking since the 1990s, so 25 years. Basically, we've been really strong in GMOs.
Can you
Look at
directly link
autoimmune.
that?
There's something going on.
Doesn't necessarily.
Notice, but they don't. That's the point. That's the point.
Point.
We
We
don't have
don't
any
know.
studies. We don't know.
I found the research saying that in fact, the GMO products are actually one of the most tested products in history, but there's not any
There
evidence
is
that
no
it has any to it.
history.
There
The
is-
only thing that you've given us is that they have a longer short life. Well, so does margarine. I don't know. I wouldn't put that in my body because it's plastic. More nutrients? I don't know. How can you get more nutrients out of it because they've sucked away the ground and all of the nutrients in the ground?
The technology to genetically modify foods has been around, you said about testing things, medicines and things, for at least 20 years. Technology to modify genetically modified foods has been around for over 20 years.
It might be around for 20 years, but they've never done testing on human beings to see what the long-term effects
And
are.
actually, there's one study that actually shows that there's no.
How long was that study done? 20 years? I doubt it.
Let's hear a little bit more from you guys, and then we're going to move on to our closing statements. Any more arguments you have against their debate? Okay, come on, let's finish this up with closing statements. Drive it home. people.
Going forwards, as they start to improve the science behind it, you're probably going to find that a lot of the health concerns that you have are going to become moot points. I mean, nothing stands still in the world of science. So yes, okay, there may well be some adverse side effects now, but like you said, we don't know that. But going forwards, as they carry on to research and carry on improving this, then things can only get better really as they carry on researching things. That's been the way with science in general. I can't see why it won't be the way with GMOs. As the population continues to increase, you're going to find that, like I mentioned earlier, land is just becoming a premium. So anything that can help the environment, help the utilisation of land, can only be beneficial for the practice.
All right, guys.
Well, since it's my body, I would like to know what's going in it, and I don't understand why the government would limit my information about what I want to put in and what I don't. If you want to have GMOs, that's fine. You can have GMOs. I personally don't want them. So why should my right to know be taken away just because the government decides that they're going to make it harder and more expensive for these companies who go through the process of not wanting GMOs in because we don't know the long-term effects? Why is it that they get punished because they make a good product? And the other thing is we don't know the long-term effects on it. It's foreign. It's synthesized. There's always going to be a side effect, just like a drug.
I wanted to add to that.
Go ahead.
You do pay for what you get. You know, in life, there's always the balance. And I do agree with Matt that maybe it will improve. But until we know for sure, I think, like she was, if the law that passed it, they can't disclose it anymore. It's not right. But we have to realize you're getting something for nothing. There is going to be a drawback. But I know down the road we're going to have to feed more people with less land. I just don't think we're there yet. And I don't think we should be testing and not knowing what we're doing.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for your discussion and debate. I really enjoyed listening to both of those, and we're going to further our study now into our GMO unit.